Hello friends, we are back from Crimson. It was a couple of weeks ago now. Now that that's all done, I feel like I can finally start to work on some of my projects. This is where my year begins. So I did take 2 entries to Crimson this year. I took my Chiari Mundi little piece, which I showed in my video before the event, and then I also took the Lord of Blights, which was for the Crimson Challenger. No medals for me this year. I entered Chiari in the Masters category, and then the Lord of Blights obviously in the Challenger series. But overall, the event was awesome. It was great catching up with people. I had a lot of fun, and the level of competition there was pretty nuts. Everyone really brought their A game, which was awesome to see. As an organizer of the event, it was really, really good. So thank you to everyone who came, and thank you to our judges. We had Alberto, Alexi, and Piotrek from Neko Galaxy. So those guys did an incredible job. Really exciting. But now the fun stuff begins. But first, I did want to show you what I picked up at the event, because it's one of those rare times where they have some models on display that you can buy here in Australia, but also it's at a gaming convention and they have a lot of secondhand gaming stuff there as well. So I picked up a few things. Here is the first little model I picked up at the event. It's from Blacksmith Miniatures. It's this little dude in a sardine tin. Now, I love these models. I'll quickly open it so you can have a look. It is a 3D print, but it seems to be a decent enough quality. Originally, I thought I was actually buying a resin cast, but once I got home and opened it up, realized it's a 3D print, but that's not too bad. I've been wanting to get these models for a long time. So it's a little dude in his little sardine tin, chilling, having a sleep. I love this model. I'm excited to give it a paint, but you can see the quality here, I think, hopefully on camera. It's pretty good, pretty good. Now the other was this beautiful model from Neko Galaxy, GU. So Neko was one of our judges there, but they also had a booth, brought some great little models for us to, pick up and purchase. And this was one of them. I can't show you her because I've actually been painting her. Such a cute little anatomical bust model, really, really cute. Finally, the special one. This was another one from Neko, but this is my wife's model. She has been working on this model here, Stormladen, Toki, for a very long time, and it's part of Neko's series that they're doing with selected artists from painters for painters. So she has been working on this model for about 2 years, I want to say, and it's just so cool seeing a brand that she has loved and painted since she started painting with her logo here. Now, I'm not going to open this and show you it because the model's technically not out yet, but also I want Storm to do that. She's got her own YouTube channel and she's going to do a video about the whole process of making a model and going through it and unboxing it for the first time for anyone who hasn't seen it. Yeah, being an Australian, we got a lucky first little early purchase. So that was the other thing that I picked up, which was awesome. Alrighty, and finally, this is the other part that a lot of people like about this event. And for us and our friend group, it was for this sole reason here. This is now my bits collection. So while we were at the venue, a lot of the secondhand stores just had bits boxes full of tiny little bits of, models from specifically Warhammer stuff. But you could use it for a lot of different things here. And this year I want to try to do a lot more kit bashing and projects like that. So it was just cool being able to see some of these bits and things and take them apart and grab them for certain projects and stuff. So a bunch of the guys bought bags of these, and then after the event at night, so we just tipped them all out on the table and everyone was going through and seeing what bits they wanted and stuff like that. So tiny little things like scrolls and stuff like that. So yeah, this year I want to try and kit bash a bit more projects, at least attempt to make something cool with all of these great little bits. But I finally have a bits collection starting, so I'm just put it all in here for now, but I'm sure once it gets a bit bigger, like this one here, it's like a dude off of got a meat hook through his head and he's just hanging. So, just cool stuff. And since Crimson finished, I came home with a bit of a renewed energy and decided I want to paint some things for a more display purpose, because you're just in that environment surrounded by people creating beautiful works of art. So I did manage to finish up a couple of pieces that I'm happy with. Well, one's finished, the other is not yet. First up, it's my Hobbit bust. I got him, I would say, 90% there. I want to go back in and do a lot of different things now, because I started this project over a year ago and then I put it down for a long time and then came back to it, and then went away and then came back to it, and I just want to fix some things, tighten some things. My feelings and ideas and thoughts changed over the period of 12 months of how I wanted it to look in the end, but I'm still pretty happy with how he came out. Now this is why I couldn't show you the model in the box of GU, because I've painted her, and this is the first project I started after Crimson. Man, was it a lot of fun. If anyone knows me and my painting, I tend to paint things very desaturated and really in a almost like a sepia tone, and this is a model that I really wanted to try and push myself to do something very bright and colorful, and something not like what I would normally do at all. And yeah, I'm really happy with how it came out. It was more of an experimental piece rather than something to try and, you know, paint for a competition or anything like that. It was just a fun model to paint, so I'm really happy with her. But yeah, she was a great little figure to paint. I had a blast with her. But she's done now, and some of the projects that I've really wanted to focus on this year specifically are miniatures, like always. And the first one, which I'm going to start today, is this Bosk miniature from Star Wars Shatterpoint. This figure's just so good. Here's what we're going to start today and have a bit of fun painting him. Now, there is one other project that I've wanted to do for a very, very long time, and that project is this. This is my Mandalorian helmet that I've been working on for like 3 years already. I've gotten to the point where the frustration level is hit at a maximum, and I really want to have this costume finished. So this is something that I originally was going to make a whole video series about, trying to get it done before the Mando and Grogu movie, which is coming out in May. I have since then done a bit more research on the soft goods and a lot of the other parts, and it's just going to take a bit longer than I originally thought. I still want to start this, and I want to share this project and go into the realm of costuming, since it's something I've not done before properly, and I think it'll be a fun thing. The only thing is, I might put those videos on my Star Wars channel. I haven't decided yet, but if people are keen to still see that stuff on my main hobby making channel, which is this one, I might leave it on here. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll see what people think. The last update I made was I put all of the foam padding in here to make it look and feel more comfortable. So I can actually put it on and it's wearable now, and it doesn't shake around. I can have a very comfortable experience wearing the helmet. It feels good. Once this is on, God, it just makes me want to make the rest of the armor. I'm not even kidding. I put this on and go walk into the bathroom and look at myself in the mirror and think, God, that looks so cool. So, you know, I need to do this. It's something for young Ben. And with the movie coming out, that's gonna inspire me and hype me up even more. This is the main project for this year. Oh boy, it's Brad. Oh boy, it's Brad, Daddy.
Alright, so we've got down a few base layers here, but it has come to that point in the day where I've got to go do some more adult stuff. I think what we're going to do is focus on this base here. I want it to be a forest kind of base, since Trandoshans, the species, generally hunt Wookiees. So, and he's standing on a crushed bowcaster here, which is obviously to reference Chewies or another Wookiee sort of weapon. What I want to do is make a sort of foresty base. So I think that will be the next step in the progress for this little guy. Until then, I'll keep working on this and I'll see you in the next video, friends.